Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Alberto Capodaco, as you guys know, and today's topic is really exciting for me because I will be talking to you guys about why every single person watching this video should learn and invest their money. First and foremost, the reason why most millionaires, actually every single millionaire or billionaire in the world is rich is because they invest their own money. They do not rely on a salary, on a 9 to 5 job. There is no way you can build wealth by working a job and only relying on that income. It is fine to work a job and also invest your money, but if you're just relying on your salary alone, you will never build generational wealth or anything like that. Especially if you're young. Most of my audience is young people like me, and it's really important to start young. There is actually a study that is being proved that if you invest $5 every single day and start at the age of 20, by when you're 60, you will have roughly $2 million. Now, that may not sound that impressive because there's such things as inflation going on, but it just goes to show that the power of compound interest is really, really powerful. Also, one of the main reasons why I love the stock market is because it gives you an average return of about 10% each year, and compare it to a savings account, your average bank will give you about 0.05% each year. Compare that 0.05 to 10%. That sounds crazy to me, to be honest. Also, the main reason why I love real estate investing is because real estate investing is completely, unaffected by inflation. As the price of the dollar, as the dollar loses value each year, the value of your house will appreciate. That is proved by several studies, and you guys can do your own research and look this up. It is an actual thing. Also, the main reason why I do not call 401k an investment is because you do not have access to that money until you're 60. I get a lot of people that tells me, oh yes, I invest. And I'm like, yes, what kind of investments do you have? And they're like, a 401k. Well, that, in my opinion, is not an investment because there are so many cons and so many disadvantages to 401k that they do not teach you anywhere. And I wanted to tell you guys, actually on a 401k, you have no control over your money. You just simply have someone investing for you, and most of the time they're investing for their own interest. They don't really care about how much money you're really making. Also, you have to lose around 1 to 3% each year for the Wall Street guys that take those fees every single year. Also, inflation goes up 2 to 3% on average every single year. So that's about 6% of your money that you're losing. Doesn't sound like much? Well, over your whole lifetime, it is around $138,336 that you're paying just off of fees to the Wall Street guys. That's not a great investment in my opinion. In my opinion, everybody should learn how to invest their own money and do it yourself, or hire someone that at least is gonna be looking for your best interest. But in my opinion, the best way to invest is do it yourself. When you're starting out with a 9 to 5 job and you got a salary, don't only buy, stuff that is not really putting back money in your pocket. There's assets and liabilities. The house you live in is a liability. A car is a liability. Clothes that you buy are all liabilities. Assets are simply these investments that will put money back in your pocket. That could be real estate, rental real estate, where you buy a property and you have a tenant that pays you, or a business, whoever you may want, that pays you rent each month to occupy your property, or stocks, bonds, all that kind of stuff that will give you money back. It's not guaranteed, but if you make a good investment, that's why the key word is learn how to invest. In my opinion, it is really important to learn how to do it yourself, because realistically, you can trust yourself more than, someone that you're paying to do it for you. Basically, also, it is really important to invest in real estate because you can get cash flow. So basically, for who doesn't know what cash flow is when you're renting out a property that you own, and you have a tenant, or like I said earlier, a business that pays you money. And if you make a good investment, usually your cash flow should be positive. That means that the money you're getting is higher than your expenses. That could be mortgages, insurance, all sorts of expenses. When the money you're getting is higher than your expenses, you have positive cash flow. Then if you multiply these several properties, if you have several investments, the cash flow keeps building up. That means you get money off of all of these investments. And it's really key to start off young, because if you start off young, you can have several properties and you can retire way, way younger than if you were to work a 9 to 5 for, your whole adulthood. So basically what happens is you get this cash flow from all these several properties and investments that you have. Hopefully most of them or all of them are really good investments. And what happens is when all of your cash flow is way higher than your expenses, you can simply quit your job, because what you can do is simply keep investing, or have all of these money coming into your bank account each month, simply cover all of your expenses without having to worry about working for someone else. Also, what many people doesn't know is that real estate has several little tricks and totally legal things that you can do to avoid paying taxes in several investments that you make. I will go more into depth about this topic in another video. If you guys are interested in this, you can drop a comment and let me know, and I will make an entire video on that, because there are several ways you can do it. And also, yeah, both the real estate market and the stock market are some of, if not the most popular ways to invest. There are several ways, such as having your own business. If you actually go on Forbes and look at the list of, the richest people on earth, you will see almost all of them made money from real estate as well. Actually, there's a statistic that you can look up that says over the 2 last centuries, 90% of all millionaires made on earth were made out of real estate investing. The really top ones, Jeff Bezos and those guys, they have their own businesses that they're revolutionary and change people's lives, and that's why they're making billions. But odds are, if you don't have an idea that is that big to change everybody's life, at least you're guaranteed to make a lot of money if you invest in real estate or stocks in a really smart and intelligent way. And it is really important to invest in your education, first of all, and learn more about these topics. But none of less, basically, guys, I just wanted to share a little bit about you guys, why I urge all of you young people like me to learn about investing. Don't get stuck in your career only and never learn about investing, and don't put your money in 401k. Like, I know many people disagree with me, but do your own research and you will find that 401ks are really not good for you. I don't consider that an investment at all, but I mean, it is what it is. Everyone has their own opinion, but in my opinion, really go out there, learn a lot more about investing, learn about real estate, learn about stocks, learn about everything you can while you're young. And also for older people that is watching this video, it is really important for you as well to invest for generational wealth. Like I said earlier, you can pass down your wealth to your children, to your grandchildren, and make their lives easier also. With this being said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate your support, your likes, your shares. Everything really is really important for us. We're still growing as a channel right now. Our main goal is to provide value to you guys, and I'm really excited to get more people into these topics, because I'm really passionate about them, and I know it can be life-changing for many of you guys. And yeah, thanks a lot again, guys, for tuning in. Like the video, share it, subscribe, and see you next time.